Do you ever wonder what your cats are doing all day while you're slaving at work? Or perhaps you want to know if your cat is into that new litter that you brought him or her. Or perhaps you're tired of missing out on cute moments. Then I've got a security camera for you. Hey everyone, doing a quick unboxing of the Kasa Smart Security Camera. It's one of the top selling cameras on Amazon. I really wanted to give it a try. Although it's not marketed as a pet camera, it does have some pet camera features. Really good resolution, two-way talking with your pets, night vision. It also pans and tilts, has patrol mode, motion tracking, and local and cloud storage. Also can connect to your smart home devices such as Alexa, which I have. I don't want to say that because I don't want her to get started, and Google Home. Few things to note: it doesn't have the feature where you can toss out treats, so that's why this isn't called quote unquote a pet camera. One thing I loved about this, it came with this electrical plug. The Furbo Mini did not. That was really annoying. Here's the hardware if you want to mount this on your ceiling, and a nice long plug, which the Furbo did not have. Here is your basic camera. Voila! It has an area on here where you can stick in an SD card to record footage. For some reason, I could not find it, and I just gave up looking for it. But this is your basic camera. I'm going to go over all the features in the next couple of videos. So this is my, see at the top right there, that's what a notification looks like with the Kasa app. So this is my cat room, and I'm using the app on my phone to show you how I can pan around the room with the Kasa. So I noticed that the reaction time was a little slow, but it still worked very well. It does make a little bit of noise when it's doing this. You can't hear it, but enough that it caught Dutch's attention right here as she starts to approach the camera. So I'm going to pan up just a little bit to meet her little face. Duchess is like, what is going on here? Very curious. All up in the camera. So as this happens, I get a notification that Kasa wants to get access to all of my videos and features, so I allowed this, and then I came back to the cat room, and then it appeared that Duchess was gone. So I'm like, where did she go? I'm thinking, well, maybe she left the room. So I decide to kind of pan over a little bit to see where she's at, and also to just kind of play with the camera just a little bit. So it pans slowly, and there Duchess is again. So she was still there all this time. So I'm just looking, I'm panning up, I'm panning down. And then the Kasa takes a selfie of her, takes a picture of her, which I thought was really cool. So I'm like, all right. Now I had the Furbo Mini that was one of the big selling features, was that it would take a selfie of your cat. And actually the Kasa does the same. So I decide to pan all the way over, since this is supposed to be a 360-degree panning feature. I said, okay, let's see if it goes all the way around the room 360 degrees. So we're going and we're going, and this is actually the other side of the room. And even the camera tells me you have reached the limit. So now I want to go over the app. And the first thing is the camera. You get to name the device room. I named mine the cat room. Next, you could detect the sensitivity of the camera. So the motion detector, you can make the sensitivity lower or higher. And then you can also record when you want to start recording, depending upon how long of how long the motion lasts. So 1 second, 2 seconds, it's up to you. Next is the person detector. Again, you can control the sensitivity higher or lower. You can listen for sound. The sound sensitivity can be changed. If you have a baby, you can detect the baby crying. Again, you can adjust the sensitivity. Next are the cloud services. You can either save it to the cloud, which is considered Kasa Care. So Kasa Care Plus, you get free for the first 30 days. And then after that, I believe it is $2.99 a month. And then it records, it shows you how much it is monthly or annually. And then there are some extra questions at the bottom that Kasa answers. One of the questions is, how does the free trial work? Does each Kasa account get its own 30-day free trial? If I have micro SD cards, does Kasa Care change anything with how they work in my cameras? Again, you can't insert an SD card. Will my subscription renew automatically? How will I be charged? Why is the payment currency different from my local currency? And how can I cancel my subscription? Towards the top, Kasa Care talked about what they offer, which is 30 days of video history, rich notifications with snapshots, manual clip recording, and video sharing. Continuing on with the app, you also have 24-hour recording. You can do that on your SD card. Remember, you can insert one, but I couldn't find one. Despite all that, what are you guys thinking about the app so far? A lot of features or no? You can also record audio. There's also the notifications I showed you as well, which pop up at the top and has like a little ding. Do you like the notifications? I do, but you can turn them off, as you can see. For example, I work from home on certain days and I don't want to get all of these notifications when I'm here. So I can turn it off or turn it on. You can even set up the activity zone. So I have it set up that I want to see 3 different zones. Then you can go and have the motion tracking turned on or off. Motion tracking, just like it says, it tracks motion that's near the cameras. Then you can have on patrol mode, which allows you to bounce back and forth with those 3 different viewpoints nonstop, but I wouldn't do that. Next is the video quality that you can change. Then you can change your video rotation, whether it's normal, if you put the camera upside down, which is what I do later, and I'll show you that. Next is the status of your night vision, and it does have really excellent night vision. I'll be sharing a little footage of that. And to save some time, I'm going to skip the rest of these features because I really want to get to showing you what this camera can do. And this is one of the nighttime views that I did on the floor. So you can see this is Duke and also Duchess. So Duke is by the water fountain and Duchess is over to the right in the litter box. So this is the nighttime view, which I thought was pretty excellent, especially compared to Furbo, which you really couldn't see anything. Here is the overtime view that I did. Here comes Duchess. Oh, wait. See, that's the motion sensor automatically sensing that someone else was in there. You can see Duke walking around, but just right next to him, there's Duchess. So the daytime view overhead was really good. I got to see the majority of the cat room. I wish I could. Oh, there they go over there playing. I wish I could get more. This is like the perfect view right here because I could pretty much see pretty much everything except for a very, very tiny corner at the bottom. But I'm going to let you watch Duke and Duchess have a little bit of fun over there. Yeah. So this is the nighttime view overhead. That is Duchess playing over there. So again, really good nighttime view from the top as well. The Furbo, really, the nighttime view was really terrible. So I really appreciated this. So there's Duchess having a little bit of fun.